My dear, here's the truth. Most people miss the subtle, silent cues that deeply wound their dog's trust, chipping away at the very foundation of your precious bond. You won't after today. If you've ever found yourself wondering why your furry bestie sometimes gives you asterisk that look, the one that hints at a deeper unspoken message, this will feel like opening a window to their heart. We're about to reveal things a dog will never truly forgive, not because they hold grudges like we do, but because these experiences leave lasting imprints on their sense of safety and well-being. Friend, let's make this easy. Before the kettle even begins to sing its morning tune, write this on a sticky note and place it right on your wallet card. Patience is key. Calm breeds calm. This isn't just a mantra, it's your daily compass. Today, right now, choose a calm, happy tone with your pup, especially if you're asking them to do something new or challenging. Reward good behavior immediately with a small, high-value treat, a loving stroke, and genuine, quiet praise. This isn't just about training them to sit, it's about building an unshakable trust, a quick win for you both that pays dividends for years to come. Remember, every gentle interaction is a deposit in their emotional bank account. Listen, sweetheart, inconsistency is something a dog will never forgive. It's a profound betrayal of their innate need for structure and predictability. Why it matters. Unpredictable rules don't just confuse, they create deep, pervasive anxiety and chronic stress for your companion. Imagine if your boss changed the rules for your job daily, or if your trusted tap-to-pay card clashed at checkout every other time you tried to use it. Confusing, frustrating, and deeply unsettling, right? That's precisely what it's like for your dog when boundaries shift without rhyme or reason. One day jumping on guests is fine, the next it earns a scolding. One day they get a bite of your dinner, the next they're banished from the kitchen. This constant uncertainty can flood their system with stress hormones like cortisol, making them perpetually on edge, trying to decipher an indecipherable world. Here's the secret. Dogs are pack animals, evolved over millennia to seek clear, consistent leadership and a predictable environment. They crave routine as much as we crave our morning coffee. It creates a secure world where they know what to expect and what's expected of them. What to do? First, take a quiet moment today to clearly define house rules for common behaviors like jumping on people, nipping during play, or begging at the table. Jot them down. Second, ensure everyone in the household, children, adults, and even visitors, understands and follows these rules consistently. Use phrases like, "I can't do that, but I can offer a small, clear yes" by rewarding them for all 4 paws on the floor. Third, be predictable with meal times, daily walks, and even bedtime routines. Predictability brings profound peace. If you can't walk today, offer a sink smile by doing 10 heel raises at the sink, then toss a treat for them to chase. It's a small shift, but it reinforces your presence. This isn't vanity, this is freedom work for both of you. Consistency equals a confident pup, building a secure, peaceful world for them. Your exact line to remember is, "No rush. Let's do this at a pace that feels safe for my dog." This applies to new training, introducing new people or pets, or any new situation. Slow is cheap. Rushed is expensive for their emotional well-being. Make it a 1-minute win each morning. Mentally review *1 key rule for your dog and commit to enforcing it consistently. Next up, harsh punishment. A dog will never forgive fear. Why it matters. Physical punishment or intimidating verbal reprimands create lasting trauma and make them feel scared, confused, or unloved. It erodes their fundamental sense of safety and connection to you, damaging the very bond built on trust. Most people miss this crucial step. Dogs don't connect punishment to past mistakes, not in the way we do. If you scold them minutes or hours after an accident, they have no idea why you're upset. They only understand that you are suddenly scary or unpredictable. This teaches them to fear your presence or to hide their natural behaviors, not to learn what you want. Think about it. Imagine if you made a mistake at work and your boss suddenly shoved a report in your face and yelled at you an hour later without context. Humiliating, disorienting, and utterly unhelpful. That's what it's like for your dog. Instead, focus on positive reinforcement. When you punish, you trigger their primal fear response, flooding their system with adrenaline and cortisol. This makes it impossible for their brain to engage in learning. Conversely, positive reinforcement stimulates the vagus nerve, which helps regulate their nervous system, promoting calm and receptiveness to learning. What to do? First, make a non-negotiable commitment to avoid yelling, hitting, leash jerks, or any physical force. Your voice is a powerful tool. Use it calmly and happily when interacting with them. Second, redirect unwanted behaviors immediately with positive alternatives. If they start to chew a shoe, gently take it away and offer an appropriate chew toy instead. Make the good choice easy and rewarding. Third, always reward good behavior immediately with treats, praise, and gentle strokes, making good choices crystal clear and intrinsically rewarding. The American Veterinary Medical Association opposes physical punishment for a reason. It's profoundly damaging to their spirit and your relationship. Here's the secret. Your dog's nose is a powerful tool, thousands of times more sensitive than ours, and they are super sensitive to your voice and body language. When you lean in with a soft voice and open hands, you're communicating safety. Instead of going for the head, which many dogs find threatening, focus on areas where dogs generally enjoy being petted, such as the chest, shoulders, and the base of the tail. Use the shoe test. If your dog leans into your hand, it's a good spot. If they pull away or stiffen, try another. You're not being difficult, you're being clear about your expectations and prioritizing their safety and comfort. This cultivates comfort, and comfort is chemistry, not luck. Last year, my friend Sarah adopted a timid rescue, Buster. Situation: Buster flinched whenever a hand reached for him, a heartbreaking legacy of previous harsh treatment. Choice: Sarah committed to only positive reinforcement, using her voice softly, and only offering treats for voluntary engagement. Change: Buster slowly began to lean into her touch, his tail gaining a confident wag. It took time, but kindness rebuilt his broken trust. One choice, big peace. One more thing, neglecting their mental and physical stimulation. This is a silent alarm bell a dog will never forgive. Why it matters: boredom is a powerful, destructive force. It leads to destructive behaviors like chewing furniture, incessant barking, digging, anxiety, and a deep unhappiness, causing a cabin fever of the heart for your furry friend. Dogs are social butterflies in their own way. They crave engagement, and they were, for centuries, bred to do things. They're not just beautiful decorations to sit politely on the sofa. In the wild, their ancestors spent hours foraging, hunting, and exploring. Depriving your dog of purposeful activity is like asking an active human to sit in an empty room all day. Their minds and bodies need an outlet. What to do? First, commit to a daily walk, even a short one where they can sniff and explore. Call it a sniffari. It's their version of a symphony of smells, reading the newspaper of the neighborhood. If a long walk is too much for you on a tired day, remember the light action alternative. Do 10 heel raises at the kitchen sink while they watch, then toss a treat to them. It's a minute of movement and connection. Second, offer puzzle toys to challenge their minds, making them work for a treat. A frozen KONG with peanut butter or plain yogurt can keep them engaged for a good 20 minutes, stimulating their problem-solving skills and reducing boredom. Third, engage in short, fun training sessions, just 5 minutes, twice a day, reinforcing their learned behaviors and teaching new, simple tricks. It's a fantastic mental workout. Remember, 10 minutes of fetch or gentle belly rubs a day builds trust, keeps their tail wagging, and provides that essential outlet. This isn't vanity, it's freedom work for both of you. Last spring, Betty's terrier, Max, chewed up a remote control. Situation: Max was undeniably bored and anxious, lacking purposeful activity. Choice: Betty started daily walks with a sniffari, allowing him to truly explore his environment with his powerful nose, and introduced a KONG toy filled with peanut butter, making him work for his treats. Change: Her collection of chewed items stopped growing, and Max transformed into a calmer, more content companion. One change, big peace. Schedule joy like it matters for your furry friend's mind and body. Friend, let's be honest. Ignoring their communication cues can be a profound betrayal, something a dog will never forgive. Why it matters: dogs are masters at reading body language, yours and each other's. They notice the subtle shifts in your posture, the way you hold your breath, the tension in your shoulders. They communicate constantly, tirelessly, through barks, whimpers, tail wags, ear positions, and a myriad of subtle facial expressions and body postures. Yet we often miss it, dismissing it as just being a dog. This leads to a deep disconnect and heightened anxiety for them. Here's the secret. A bark isn't just a bark. Sometimes it's a desperate cry for help. A yawn isn't always about being sleepy. That's what it's like for a dog when you miss their quiet signals of discomfort, fear, stress, or need. They're trying to tell you, I'm scared, I need space, or I'm in pain, but their language goes unheard. Imagine trying to explain something vital, using every gesture you know, and the other person simply walks away. This can make a dog feel powerless and unseen. What to do? First, commit to learning basic dog body language. A tucked tail, flattened ears, a sudden yawn, lip-licking, turning their head away, or a whale eye, showing the whites of their eyes, can all signal stress or unease. There are many excellent, easy-to-understand resources online. Second, observe your dog's reactions in different situations and to different people. Are they stiffening when a child approaches? Do they avert their gaze when a stranger tries to pet them? They're telling you how they feel in real time. Third, create a cozy, quiet spot for them during loud events like parties or thunderstorms. It's like their personal safe haven, a nightlight path to retreat to when the world gets overwhelming. Give them space when they ask for it. This tells your dog, hey, I understand you and I respect your boundaries. My friend Linda had a beautiful golden retriever, Daisy. Situation: Daisy would often leave the room when guests came over, but Linda thought she was just being shy. Daisy would also lip-lick and yawn excessively. Choice: Linda started observing Daisy's subtle cues, recognizing they were signs of stress, not shyness. She created a designated, safe zone in her bedroom and gently guided guests not to approach Daisy there. Change: Daisy became more relaxed, even interacting with guests briefly on her terms. Linda realized her dog wasn't being rude, she was being clear, and Linda finally heard her. This is not vanity, it's freedom work to create mutual understanding and respect. Another crucial area where dogs feel betrayed is when their physical discomfort or pain goes unnoticed or unaddressed. A dog will never forgive the feeling of being in pain while their trusted human is unaware or dismissive. Why it matters? Dogs are masters at hiding pain, a leftover instinct from their wild ancestors who couldn't show weakness. Subtle changes in gait, reluctance to jump, decreased appetite, or changes in sleep patterns can all be cries for help. Missing these cues means they suffer in silence, impacting their quality of life and potentially worsening conditions. Here's the secret: an aging dog isn't just slowing down, they might be experiencing arthritis or dental pain. What to do? First, become a keen observer of their daily habits. Jot down any changes, however small. Second, schedule regular veterinary checkups, especially as they age, and don't hesitate to ask your vet about pain management options. Use your voice. I'll be brief, my top concern today is their emotional well-being and any underlying physical discomfort. What are my options, and when do we follow up on their progress? Third, adapt your home environment. Provide orthopedic beds, ramps for stairs or furniture, and non-slip rugs. This proactive care signals profound love and respect. This isn't vanity, it's freedom work to ensure their comfort. Finally, the silent betrayal of broken promises and false alarms. A dog will never forgive the emotional roller coaster of excitement followed by disappointment. Why it matters: dogs learn associations incredibly quickly. The jingle of keys means a walk. The rustle of a treat bag means a reward. When these cues are consistently given without the promised follow-through, it creates confusion and erodes trust. It's like promising a child a trip to the park, only to say, "Not today," repeatedly after they've already gotten their shoes on. This constant cycle of anticipation and letdown can cause anxiety and teach them to distrust your signals. Here's the secret: their emotional experience of disappointment is very real. What to do? First, be mindful of the cues you are sending. Don't grab the leash if you're not going for a walk. Don't open the treat jar unless a treat is truly coming. Second, if plans change, acknowledge it gently. Sorry, sweetheart, no walk right now, but let's play fetch inside. Third, strive for predictability in your routines. If the walk happens at 8 a.m., try to stick to it. If you're delayed, a quick, calm explanation can help. Let me repeat what I heard, just to ensure we're clear. I'll focus on observing my dog's body language, I'll respond calmly to their cues, and I'll follow up with positive reinforcement to build confidence. Correct. Thank you for waiting and for listening with such an open heart. Make your paths safe for them, both physically and emotionally. Practice small balance every day in your interactions, from how you speak to how you pet them. Schedule joy like it truly matters for your furry friend's mind and body. I'm cheering for you, knowing you have the capacity to create an even deeper, more resilient bond. This is not vanity, it's freedom work for a happier, more connected life with your beloved companion, built built on understanding and unwavering trust. Which two habits from all we've discussed today will you start today to ensure your dog feels truly understood and cherished?